The world went absolutely crazy over Meghan Markle's son Archie's adorableness the moment he was born. People all over the world couldn't tear their eyes away from his adorable baby face, wide eyes, and genuine innocent smile. However, you may be asking, how has Archie changed now that he's 5 years old? Does he seem like the same endearing young child now, or has he begun to mature? Stay in to the very end, because we're going to take a deep dive into Archie's current appearance, his upbringing, and why his story is as interesting as that of his famous parents. Believe me when I say you'll be captivated by his continued endearment and his emerging sense of self. So let's begin with the stroll down memory lane. Everyone was smitten with Archie ever once he was presented to him by Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. The world was abuzz with anticipation for the birth of their first child, the first child of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. As the globe beheld Meghan's embrace, they couldn't help but notice the overwhelming amount of love and caring emanating from the family. Pictures of Archie as a baby often included him laughing, smiling, and displaying his cute, tiny features. And no one could help but notice his adorableness. News of Archie's life became viral, and fans couldn't get enough. Now, though, because of the passage of time, Archie is no longer a baby. Like any child, he is developing and maturing as he approaches his 5th birthday. The days of being a helpless infant held by his parents have long since passed. Now he's a kid with a distinct character. So how does 5-year-old Archie behave? What makes this young child special? Let's examine him in more detail. By the age of 5, Archie is clearly beginning to exhibit signs of individuality. The turning of the 5th year is a time of profound change for children. Archie is likely now forming his identity as a result of his experiences in school, making his own friends, and learning about the world. A few glances of him have given us a flavor of his personality, even though we may not see him out in the public eye as much as when he was a baby. Photos of Meghan and Harry at events like the Invictus Games and the Queen's Platinum Jubilee show that Archie is beaming with pride and enthusiasm. No longer is he the timid infant, rather he is developing into an inquisitive, energetic, and opinionated youngster. Now that Archie has reached this milestone, let's discuss the changes to his appearance. His innocent smile, large round eyes, and plump cheeks were hallmarks of his infant face. At 5 years old, those youthful characteristics are starting to mature. The once plump cheeks of a youngster are giving way to the features of a young man coming into his own. You can feel his personality radiating from his slender frame and higher stature. Despite the fact that he is still adorable, his baby-like features are giving way to those of a young boy. Archie, like his dad before him, has become known for his reddish-brown hair. While it's normal for kids to have a regrowth of their original hair color, Archie's reddish locks are definitely noticeable. A lot of people have noted that his hair is getting longer and thicker, which makes him look older than he is. No matter what happens to Archie's characteristic red hair down the road, it's obvious that he has inherited his parents' best traits, particularly the ones that make him unique. But what really has people talking about Archie is not his looks, but his progress at the age of 5. At this age, children start to reveal their real selves, and in the few times we've seen Archie out in public, he appears to be a curious and happy youngster. It's common to see him beaming and engaging in the most endearing ways with his parents. Archie is obviously a joyful and loving youngster. He never complains when he's playing with his toys or hanging out with his parents. The seeming high level of parental involvement in Archie's life is one striking feature of the boy. It is evident that Meghan and Harry are giving Archie the love and care that every child deserves, as they have always stressed the importance of family to them. Meghan and Harry have done all in their power to keep their children out of the limelight since becoming parents. Even though we don't see Archie very often, when we do, it serves as a poignant reminder of how rapidly he is maturing and how strikingly he is beginning to resemble them. An intriguing aspect of Archie's upbringing is the emphasis on self-acceptance, even though he comes from a very public family. Despite the demands and scrutiny that come with being a member of the royal family, Meghan and Harry have expressed their desire to provide Archie with a life that is as ordinary as possible, so that Archie can develop into a responsible young man without being thrust into the limelight all the time. The couple has decided to live a life away from the cameras. This strategy has freed him from the constraints of being a prince, allowing him to forge his own path in life. At the age when kids begin to take on their identities, Archie appears to be following a road that allows him to be himself, while still receiving unconditional love and support from his family. So, how does the age of Archie compare to that of his birth? Despite the fact that Archie is no longer the adorable infant we once knew and loved, he maintains the same kind personality and endearing demeanor. Even though he's maturing rapidly, he's doing it in his own special way. His growth from a charming infant to an energetic 5-year-old demonstrates that he is more than simply the son of Meghan and Harry. He is maturing into an individual with a distinct character that will undoubtedly radiate as he gets older. Archie's transformation in such a short period of time is mind-boggling. Many are following Archie's path with great interest, from when he was an adorable infant that nobody could stop talking about to when he is a self-assured 5-year-old. Even if we don't have a whole picture of his life, it's obvious that his wonderful parents are there to guide, encourage, and shower him with love as he grows up. If you found this information regarding Archie's metamorphosis interesting and would like to follow his journey, then subscribe, like, and share the video. It's thrilling to see what the future has in store for Archie, and we're all keeping an eye on his development. Please continue to watch for more.